It is my honor to present to you the 2017 President's Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Nancy Field. Your love is well-deserved, and you're going to hear about why, even if you don't know this lovely lady. The President's Lifetime Achievement Award is one that every president has the incredible honor of choosing and presenting. It is one of the most exciting and heartwarming responsibilities of any president. This person needs to reflect the values, support, leadership, and service that we hope we can celebrate in all of our members. However, each recipient of this award steps far beyond those initial requirements. If we could describe her, it would be that she has been a selfless servant to the organization, a friend to all, and a mentor for many. It is my very great honor to present to you today the Lifetime Achievement Award. And I'm going to hand this to you now, so you have to hold it the entire time. In her other life, Nancy was first a paralegal and ultimately the chief of staff to one of the members of the New York State Legislature. Along with her husband of 55 years, Duff, they had 3 children, and she is now enjoying 6 grandchildren, one of which is here today. Sarah, are you here somewhere? There she is. Nancy began her Sweet Adeline life 51 years ago in 1966 in Syracuse, New York. Within two weeks, she was serving in chorus leadership. Of course she was, yes. Okay. She later went on to direct that chorus in Region 16, winning several regional contests and appearing with them at the international contests as well. Nancy has lived and served in 2 regions. During her time in Region 16, she served as the Director of Musical Activities, the Chair of the Regional Convention, the Competition Coordinator, and a chair of several task forces for the region, and she served on the regional faculty. After moving to Lake Hartwell, Georgia in 2006, Nancy instantly became the Competition Coordinator for Region 23. And then continued to serve in that position until she became the director of her new chorus in Region 14. Her regional hats are many. She served Region 14 as the education coordinator from 2012 to 2017. She taught as a member of the regional faculty. She was the founder and chair of the Regional Education Resource Team and served as a chair of the Regional Convention Task Force. She was also instrumental in the region's Harmony Progression efforts to realign the regional boundaries and successfully welcome all their new members into their region. Nancy is currently the Regional Education Director in the pilot program for the new Regional Governance Proposal. So along with all of that, are you tired? Okay. Along with all of those responsibilities, she built and still directs her chorus, Vocal Matrix, in Greenville, South Carolina. She has directed them at the international competition in 2015, and she will be directing them for their second appearance next year in St. Louis. Her chorus members testify to Nancy's heart and soul commitment and her consistent drive towards growth and change in everything she does. She may be a 50-year member of Sweet Adelines, but she encourages modern, evolving, and inclusive culture that now lives within her chorus, Vocal Matrix. Your chorus members send their love and appreciation to you for believing in them and for sharing all of your talents that have helped them grow into the strong, vibrant, and loving chorus that they are today. They send their love, saying, quote, "We are so blessed to call you our director and look forward to sharing the stage with you next year in St. Louis." Nancy has also been a strong and enduring presence in leadership at the international level as well. Nancy has served as the certified expression judge for 37 years after she received her certification in 1980. And yesterday, if you were paying attention, she was in the pit judging the quartets. Nancy has judged in every region, providing encouragement and education for our members around the world. Nancy has also served as a judge analyst, evaluating the work of certified judges and reviewing the work of trial scorers to evaluate them and help them along in their journey in judging. That was actually my first experience and introduction to Nancy. She was my very first judge analyst. When I was a trial scorer, a very new trial scorer, I had never even heard her name until that time, but I've never forgotten it since. Her clear eye for where improvement was needed, oh boy, here it goes. And her willingness to encourage and applaud my fledgling development in those early days not only provided me hope for continuing that I might make it, but it also presented a beautiful picture of servant leadership that I have seen in her ever since then. Nancy didn't realize that she was mentoring me back then, but it was part of my development as a judge and as an international representative. Nancy has served on the International Board of Directors from 1980 to 1992, as well as serving as Secretary, Treasurer, Rules and Bylaws Specialist, International Faculty Coordinator, and Judge Specialist. She has also served as a member of the international faculty for over 15 years and continues her service as an expression judge. She currently serves on the Regional Leadership Committee for the organization and the new Regional Governance Proposal Task Force and the Governance Pilot Program Task Force. We're keeping her busy. Nancy's wisdom and experience in serving at all levels of leadership provides a trusted and relied upon source of information, advice, and clarity, both in the past and currently. Her understanding of speech writing and public relations has shaped many of our documents and meetings in the past and the very recent days. Add to that her selfless, humble servant's heart, and you have the perfect recipe for a leader that makes a difference in everyone she touches. As one of your great admirers, Therese Antonini, creatively shared with me, N is for nurturing. You foster leaders and bring people together. A is for affirming, always positive and moving forward. N is for nitpicky. In the very best way, whatever you are tasked with, she leaves no stone unturned. C is for clever. You look for the unusual in the ordinary and make any topic or phrase sound fun. And Y is for youthful. Fresh and vital, you always have enthusiasm and energy to share with us. Therese also calls her fearless, innovative, energetic, loving, and deserving. All great descriptors of a great leader and a great friend. If asked what Nancy's most outstanding achievement and accolade is, I'm certain Nancy would tell you about all the other people that she had the opportunity to mentor over the years. This is one mark of an exceptional leader. She stealthily pursues people in whom she sees any kind of leadership talent, and she opens the doors and provides opportunities, and then she mentors them in their development. She provides a task or a stage, unassumingly supports and encourages all of us to step up into the spotlight, and when we do, she stands off proudly, off to the side, smiling and applauding for you and your accomplishment. The number of women that Nancy has discovered, mentored, directed, encouraged, and supported in musical and administrative positions is probably countless at this point. She has a keen eye and a discerning heart that knows how to find and encourage women to be more than they ever thought they could be. Her impact and influence is magnified in each person she has mentored. Her focused mind and kind heart and her quirky sense of humor has made countless women feel cared for, prepared, and ready to attempt a new challenge that may change their lives forever. If asked how I would describe Nancy, I would say that Nancy is and has long been a special and priceless gift to us, individually and organizationally. For over 50 years, she has given her time, talents, and energies to judging, teaching, coaching, leading, and building leadership at all levels, as well as building and directing choruses wherever she lived. She not only delivers her unique and special gift to all who know her, but her gift is also wrapped and tied up into a beautiful bow with her love and laughter and her gentle spirit that has endeared her to me and so many others. It is with great admiration and love and very deep appreciation that I give the 2017 President's Lifetime Achievement Award to Nancy Field, an enduring example of the true spirit of Sweet Adelines.
Thank you so much. Standing here listening to all these things, I guess I really have been busy over a 50-year period. My start, we've heard a lot about origin stories. My start in Sweet Adelines started 51 years ago in Syracuse, New York. And I read an ad in the newspaper and went to the rehearsal, and there were 16 women there, very excited, very warm women, and the thing is that they were all 65 or older. I caught up to them, evidently, and welcomed me in. And as Paula said, 2 weeks later, I was baritone section teacher because I could play the piano. So the story about the early start is that they wanted to start a barbershop chorus, but they were all Tyrolean singers. And so they could really harmonize, but not so much on the barbershop. It was a different thing, but great ears and great voices, and welcomed me in. They were all my mothers. I was in my early 20s. And then the director took me to Baltimore to an international school. And I think it was Ann Gooch and Sylvia Alsbury, Mary LeMaster, and Sally Eggleston, did I say that? The four of them. And I sat in that ballroom and I thought, there's a better way to do this. And so that has kind of been my momentum, I guess. And people in Region 1, our course was originally in Region 1. So Barbara Farrell took me under her wing, and then into my life came Ann Gooch, who encouraged me to direct my chorus, who came and coached my chorus when we were just fledgling. There were 16 of us there, and never batted an eye, just came in and gave me the support I needed. And so that was my first lesson learned, that you share what you have, and no matter the level that you're working with, that everyone is appreciated and treated the same. And so Ann gave me that confidence in myself. The other person I'd like to acknowledge is Joni Beskos. And Joni was a great music mentor to me, but also a friend. And just a short story about Joni is that, first of all, I don't like algebra, any of that stuff. My brain is not wired for all that. And so, of course, she wanted to talk to me about Pythagorean tuning. And we had this piece of music that had all kinds of numbers all over it. And I'm looking at it and think, where's the lyric? Where's the message? How do you know how to do all these numbers? And she said to me, Nancy, it's only shades of highness. So she painted me a picture and got me on my way with P tuning, so to speak. So I've been very blessed to be a part of the Syracuse Chorus. Spirit of Syracuse Chorus appeared here with their director, Kay Crawford, this week. And also moving to the South to be with my family. I was blessed to find Greenville and Harmony Chorus, which is now Vocal Matrix Chorus. And talk about your blessings. There's 80 of them there that bless me every single week and allow me to teach and train them. And so I hope whatever I have received from the singers that I've worked with, from coaching, from teaching, from my judge friends, there's all kinds of mentors of mine sitting right down here and out in the auditorium. I'm a very lucky person. So I appreciate this. I'm very humbled to have received this, and I thank Paula very much. Thank you.